Not lasting long enough in bed, it sucks. You might have heard people say that Kegel exercises can help, but the truth is, they might actually be hurting you. Today, I'm bringing my friend and pelvic floor physical therapist, Eric Leky, back to the channel to help us learn which exercises truly help you last longer in bed. First, let's talk about what premature ejaculation actually is. It's when ejaculation happens within 1 to 2 minutes of penetration and causes distress for you or your partner. Honestly, I don't think it really matters how long you last, as long as you and your partner are having a mutually pleasurable and enjoyable sexual experience. But if not being able to last a certain amount of time is affecting your relationship, your self confidence, or your mental health, then it's a problem. And you're not alone. This issue affects almost 3 out of 10 men, which is about 30%. Currently, there are no on label medications specifically designed to treat premature ejaculation, but there are several behavioral techniques that can help. One of these is the stop start technique, where you pause stimulation when you're close to climax, wait for your arousal to drop, and then resume. Do this 3 times, and on the fourth time, allow yourself to climax. Another is the squeeze technique, where your partner applies gentle pressure just below the head of the penis during those pauses to reduce arousal. The problem with these methods is that they require your partner's cooperation, and it can be frustrating when they don't work as expected. If you've been on my channel before, you know I've also talked about other ways to last longer, such as diaphragmatic breathing, which activates your parasympathetic nervous system, also known as your rest and digest mode, helping to naturally reduce arousal intensity. Other methods like high intensity interval training, yoga, and running have been scientifically shown to help people last longer in bed by lowering stress and improving the body's ability to regulate the nervous system and internal awareness known as interoception. Lasting longer is only one piece of the puzzle, though. What about overall sexual pleasure for both you and your partner? I've put together a free guide with my top 10 evidence-based tips for sexual pleasure. You can download it for free at www.ranamalakmd.com pleasure. Today, we're focusing on something many people get wrong: pelvic floor exercises for premature ejaculation. To help explain this, I've invited Dr. Lisa Sabrina, a doctor of physical therapy, to join us. Hey everyone, Eric begins. My name is Eric Leky. I'm a men's health physical therapist, a fellow YouTuber, and more importantly, someone who has personally struggled with premature ejaculation. It's absolutely miserable and downright embarrassing. If you're watching this video, you're looking for solutions that actually work, and that's what Dr. Lisa Sabrina and I want to give you. Before I specialized in the male pelvic floor, I made one massive mistake, he continues. I believed that doing more and more Kegel exercises, which strengthen the pelvic floor muscles, would help me last longer. In reality, it made my problem worse. If you're doing tons of Kegels every day, hoping to improve your stamina, stop right now. What's likely happening is something called pelvic floor hypertonicity, which simply means your pelvic floor muscles are too tight. You can overdo Kegels, and that overactivity can actually contribute to premature ejaculation. Instead, Eric says, we need to focus on pelvic floor relaxation, calming the muscles down so they don't tighten up during sex. Relaxing these muscles allows better blood flow to the penis and helps you last longer in bed. Think about it. When you're in the heat of the moment, you're under pressure not to climax too soon. That stress raises your cortisol, the body's main stress hormone, which tightens your pelvic floor even more. If those muscles are already tight, it's like having a brick down there and there's no movement or flexibility, and that makes premature ejaculation worse. So here's what we're going to do instead, he says. Join me in the living room, and I'll take you through my top 3 pelvic floor relaxation exercises. These will calm your nervous system and help you last longer in bed. You can do them on a yoga mat or even in bed. They're designed to release tension in your inner thighs, quads, and pelvic floor. Before we start, there are 2 simple rules. First, hold each stretch for 60 seconds. Use a timer, phone, or stopwatch. Second, don't hold your breath. This is not a breath-holding challenge, so breathe fluidly throughout.
The first stretch is called Stir the Pots. Lie on your back, bring your knees up to your chest, and clasp your hands around them. Move your knees in a circular motion, wide, around, and up, slowly and gently. You should feel this deep in your groin and hip joints. Do this for 60 seconds, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. The second stretch is the knees to chest stretch. Stay on your back, clasp your knees, and pull them as close to your chest as you can. Then gently open them outward until you feel a stretch in your inner thighs, groin, and pelvic floor. Hold for 60 seconds and remember to keep breathing. Don't tense your pelvic floor. That's one of the habits that caused the issue in the first place. As you relax, your hips will start to loosen and you can gently pull your knees wider. The third and final stretch is the happy baby pose, my favorite pelvic floor stretch of all. From the same position, bring your feet up toward the ceiling. Reach your arms inside your knees and grab the outside of your feet. Use your elbows to push your knees outward until they're about shoulder width apart. Hold this position, close your eyes, and breathe deeply. You'll feel this stretch deep in your perineum and pelvic floor. As it loosens, pull your feet closer to the ground and bring your knees down further. Aim for a 90-degree angle between your thighs and shins with your feet perpendicular to the ceiling. Hold this for 60 seconds. Dr. Lisa Sabrina. I personally love the happy baby pose. I recommend it to all my patients to keep their pelvic floor relaxed and functioning properly. I even do it myself regularly. Eric continues, those are my top 3 pelvic floor stretches that will help you melt away tension in your thighs and pelvic floor. They're the exact opposite of Kegel exercises. What worked best for me was doing this routine twice a day, once in the morning and once after dinner. Each stretch lasts 60 seconds, and that's all it took to start relaxing and retraining my pelvic floor. Now, I don't want to demonize Kegels. They absolutely have their place. They help strengthen erections and improve bladder control. But when it comes to premature ejaculation, they're not the solution. I hope you found this helpful, he says. Dr. Lisa Sabrina, thank you so much for inviting me back for our second collaboration. It's always a pleasure to speak to your audience and share strategies that actually work. On my YouTube channel, you'll find pelvic floor stretching routines, workout videos, and more tips on overcoming premature ejaculation. Wishing you all the best. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video. Dr. Lisa Sabrina concludes, thank you, Eric, for joining us today. Remember, premature ejaculation is a complex issue, and there are many approaches that can help. From behavioral techniques to relaxation exercises, lifestyle changes, and even off-label medications or delay sprays. Make sure to incorporate a mix of these strategies to optimize your sexual experience. Check out my other videos on diaphragmatic breathing and exercises to help last longer. And listen to my podcast episode titled, The Truth About Premature Ejaculation Most Men Don't Know, available on YouTube and all major podcast platforms. If you're interested in learning more from Eric, you'll find links to his channel in the description below. Did you know that YouTube shows my videos to more people when you subscribe? That means more men who are struggling in silence can get evidence-based solutions. So if this video helped you, please subscribe to help the next person. And as always, take care of yourself because you're worth it.